You had said something earlier about, I'm saying DEI as an umbrella topic to mean
Sure.
whatever it means for the work and organizations as they define it to mean. And I believe and operate under this necessary assumption that DEI isn't topic specific. If organizations are really integrating DEI work, it's the vehicle for culture change. If you're attuned to your employees, stakeholders, whatever, and you are adjusting to meet the needs and removing barriers and all that other good stuff, it's not topic specific, it's people specific. You're just using a lens that
Mhm.
has not historically been prioritized. Now, because it's not topic specific, it will come up. These conversations and the need for space and the need for these various perspectives and multiple truths is going to come up because it's not about a topic. It's people with different identities and lives. Like we all are just going to have different opinions and perspectives.
Mhm.
And to think it's topic specific would mean that we are completely going to do ourselves a disservice and miss that in any of my interactions with coworkers, colleagues, whatever, in any of these interactions, I'm going to need to work with people who are going to have different perspectives. I could say or do something that's going to impact someone and vice versa. And the need to develop the capacity to be in those spaces is really important. And what you were talking about, does it have to be this or that? Could it be all the things? I think takes us back to the essence of what holding space really is. The space is we interact with and work with people who think, feel, experience life differently from us. And that's okay. But if we decide as individuals that whatever we think is right and should be followed and whatever else, especially if we hold power and privilege to really move past everybody, we're going to miss so much stuff. We're going to dismiss people. We'll make decisions without hearing all the things we need to hear. And then there's the relational component, which is everybody's here and we have people with lives and input they want to share and experiences of the space that they want to share. I keep thinking about the need to look beyond something specific and to just see it as we want to be creating an ability to have the type of work culture that can hold space for each other when we need to. That would be
Yeah,
ideal.
I love it. And it makes me think about, I just absolutely appreciate the way you've conceptualized this, like you said, this umbrella of diverse thoughts. It it reminds me that when folks are seeing it as, like you said, just particular topics, it's self-limiting, right? We're limiting what we can do. And we're also saying that let's center a normal, a typical, a top answer, and then everything else is the diversity of this particular topic area, which reinforces not DEI thinking. As you were talking, another visual came to mind for me, and it made me think about we've got a flow of water through a pipe, right? If we don't have the ability to hear, make space for differences, things, we get sediment. We got something that builds up in this of ideas,
Mm.
flow of information, flow of resources. All the creativity can get backlogged. It can get stymied, right? If we don't have a place for it to be received on the other end. Then your flow of water, you get this buildup in the pipe. That's really what it is. You get a buildup.
Yeah.
It's building up unexpressed ideas, unshared values, unresolved communication, folks being unappreciated. You get a buildup, and then what do you get? You either get a complete backlog, or at some point, the communication has been very clear that these pieces are unpopular, uncomfortable. They stay here. Just a little flow of water makes it past, which is all of the pieces that we have acculturated and conditioned the community to say, that's the stuff that's acceptable here. That's the okay stuff.
Mm.
But if you've got this much that is creative and different and new and challenging and needs to be processed, and this little bit is getting through because folks go, let me sanitize this. This is the stuff that is acceptable and that will be received, with applause or that will be honored,